My name is Alan Mendoza, Occupational Health and Safety Inspector with the Ministry of Labor, Central East Region. The Ministry of Labor conducts inspections of Ontario workplaces, including commercial kitchens, to protect workers from slip, trip, fall, and other hazards. Almost 20% of injuries, and sometimes fatalities, in Ontario workplaces are a result of slips, trips, and falls. Most of these, if not all, are preventable. I'll be showing you what the Ministry of Labor looks for when inspecting a commercial kitchen for compliance with the Occupational Health and Safety Act. Hi there. My name's Alan Mendoza, Ministry of Labor, Health and Safety Inspector. When we first arrive, we'd like to speak with the owner of the establishment or someone who's in charge with occupational health and safety. Do you have a worker representative from the Joint Health and Safety Committee available?
I do.
Perfect. I'd love for them to join us when we conduct our physical inspection.
Sounds good.
We'd also like during our visit to speak to someone who represents workers, who can be a health and safety representative or a worker representative on the Joint Health and Safety Committee. The employer's responsibilities include providing information and instruction to workers about hazards on their job.
Your one hand is on this side of the guard. Your hand should never be anywhere near this blade. The other side can hold down here or hold onto the table. So you get ready, you turn it on.
There needs to be adequate worker training and supervision. The employer has a responsibility to implement policies, procedures, and safe work practices in the workplace for the protection of workers.
And we always turn the machine off before we reach and take the product.
They need to identify hazards in the workplace and implement measures to control them. Workers should be encouraged to report workplace hazards to their employer and their supervisor. And the employer is required to ensure that legislative postings are placed in a conspicuous location in the workplace, such as an information board where they can find the Occupational Health and Safety Act, a copy of the employer's health and safety policy, as well as the Ministry of Labor health and safety poster. In commercial kitchens, we are looking for non-slip floors, prompt cleanup of spills, secured mats, adequate lighting, clear walkways, suitable footwear. Should spills occur in the workplace, appropriate signage should be placed warning other workers of the hazard. We're looking for clear access and egress to and from freezer and fridge rooms. Equipment in the workplace should be maintained in accordance with the manufacturer's instructions. When it comes to mixers in the workplace, workers are to be trained in safe usage and operation and demonstrate an understanding of how to operate the guarding or lockout system. So how often do you use the mixers in the workplace?
We use these every day.
Okay. And are workers trained in how to use them and operate them?
Absolutely.
Great. And if any issues with machines come up, so if they're damaged or need to be maintained, what do workers do at that point?
What the workers need to do is report it immediately to either myself or the supervisor on duty.
Okay. Employers should ensure that workers are trained in the use of deep fryers. They should be using the baskets when placing food into the fryer, and they should know the appropriate procedure to use when clean out of the old fryer oil takes place. Eye wash stations and hand wash stations should be accessible. Workers who move material on carts should have clear, unobstructed views of the path of travel. If not, they should have another worker assist them while moving the cart. Workers should be trained in the appropriate use and selection of ladders, selecting the right ladder for the job, maintaining appropriate three-point contact, and ensuring that material handling is kept to a minimum. We all have the right to work in a safe and healthy environment. A strong occupational health and safety culture requires all the workplace parties to pay attention to health and safety issues and follow safe work practices. Most, if not all, of these accidents are preventable. For more information, please visit these websites.